Hey, 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 hype music. Hey, hey, what is up? What is up? Yes, motherfuckers, I'm back. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm bliggity black, and I'm black, y'all. Yo, check me. I gotta hit y'all with a quick little freestyle. Hey, I'm a slave for the sister today and every day. So fuck a bitch. She can suck on this dick. Hey. Give me that money, honey. Cause bunnies lay shit. And you ain't shit. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But anyway, bitch, you can suck my dick. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Hey, what is going on? Let me turn this clown ass shit down. Just in here getting my boogie on real quick. What is going on? We are black in this bitch. Hey, man, I've been busy as hooker on Saturday night after the goddamn Super Bowl type shit. Or Sunday night, whatever it is. Been busy as a motherfucker, man. You know this Court Plantation. Got a nigga working his ass off. So you know how it is. Hey, I just thought I'd hit y'all up real quick with some new, not some new shit, but just some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, was at that clown ass Court Plantation today. Man, I hate that shit, man. Hey, that's what I be working on too a lot of times, man. When I ain't able to do these motherfucking podcasts, I be trying to work on figuring out a way to create my own system so I don't have to be dependent on that shit. That's like what I'm striving for. That's what y'all should be striving for too. Fuck all that. I know everybody can't be a business owner, but if you can work for somebody that has a black business and they can, you know what I'm saying, you can bounce off they shit, that's what you need to do, man, because it's about our empowerment moving forward, real talk. And not capitulating and having to do all this clown ass shit. I'm just mad that it took me this long to get to this point in my life. Man, but it does feel good to be empowered with knowledge and reading. And you ain't got to be no fucking clown when you at the Court Plantation and just, it's just a lot of shit. I'll tell you like this. Hey, man, we going to put it out there. The dream world. Are you sleep? That's the title. The reason why I'm saying this is because you got, shout out to Ava DuVernay. She just put out this very, very, very impactful docuseries by the Central Park Five with that ain't shit bitch Linda Fairstein, who now she want to clap back and talking about it wasn't all truth and all this other shit. Every time we do something, it ain't never truthful. I did talk about that on the last podcast, but I just wanted to comment on it again and say that, you know, you see how it is? Now she losing sponsors, she losing all the bullshit. Now you want to talk about it ain't true. What if it ain't true? If everything ain't true, that what they say, then prove us wrong, bitch. Bitch, prove us wrong. Show us that we ain't right. Show us that Ava DuVernay is just a straight out lying motherfucker and she just got 5 kids together and just made up a whole bunch of lies about your Caucasian dominant society having ass. As you went on to write books and be a scholar and sit on boards and all this other shit, man, that bitch ain't shit. And anybody around her, first of all, let's just put this out here. 98% of Caucasians, or let's just say 98% of the dominant society, because it doesn't just, the dominant society, they think like her. Fuck it, one of these niggas did it. Guilty nigga. Oh, you, nigga with the ice cream in your hand from the ice cream truck. Yeah, get your ass over here, nigga. You guilty. That's exactly how they feel. They don't give a fuck. Lock them all up. Hence the crime bill. See, once you start reading this shit, you be like, God damn, man, this is some fucking bullshit. Hey, I'll be the first nigga to let you know. I was like, there's a lot of things that I did not know. This shit I still don't know. But the main thing that I did not know about how to combat like racism, how to like team up with your people, how to love yourself and know that you are powerful and you are God. I didn't know that. I wasn't taught any of that. I was taught Jesus said it. That's how I was socialized. I don't give a fuck who get mad. I don't care. It's the truth. A lot of people, they taught Christianity. That's why I'm reading this Matrix of Power book. You know, I like to show it after I've read it. I'm almost done with it. It's such a good fucking book. It's an excellent book. I think every black person need to go out and go get The Matrix of Power by Jordan Maxwell. Great book. Great fucking book. But anyway, you know, I wasn't socialized that way. And let me tell you something. When you're not socialized to know how to navigate through the system and know that you are God and that's why they fear you and all, when you're not taught that, man, you don't know how to navigate. You know how to capitulate. And I was a capitulating motherfucker because that's what I taught was successful. Oh, just capitulating. Long as they like you, you all good. Like, that's what I was taught. See, I can air myself. I was taught that. I ain't gonna lie. I was taught that. Man, I was taught go to school so you get you a good job. That's what I was taught. I wasn't taught think with your mind, not with your hands. You know, and think outside the box and think of how you can monetize your fucking, your likeness and who you are. That's what but I wasn't taught that. I was taught go to school so you can do what? Get you a good job. I didn't know about Dr. Claude Anderson and none of that shit, so that shit be irritating me, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's why when I go to the corporate plantation, I'm just telling you what I do. See, I ain't gonna, hey, I got a clown ass job too. Hey, I was so encapsulated in, gotta work. Like on some Rihanna shit. Just work. Just work and that's it. Just go to work and, you know, and then you get your work and go get you a city job so you get you a pension and all this other shit. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with none of that shit. But I'll tell you this. You don't even know if you're going to be well enough to enjoy that shit. That's one. Two, you don't know what the fuck they got planned at the end of your fucking goddamn rope. They could be like, sorry, clowns. Ain't no fucking pension. You know, the same thing that clown-ass white boy Eminem did when he freestyled about Donald Trump and he couldn't think of nothing. So he's like, that clown-ass shit. Go watch it on YouTube. That shit. But anyway, you know, it's so funny how motherfuckers want to go at Trump. That's an easy target. No, let's talk about the dominant society, the system of white supremacy. It ain't just Caucasians. Look, everybody that comes over here reaps the benefits of what black melanated people have done and then sit around and talk shit about melanated people. Man, you a whole ass motherfucker and I don't give a fuck and stay the fuck away from me. That's why I keep my circle very tight. And another message to my melanated people, man, go to these jobs, do what the fuck you need to do, get the fuck out of there. Stop going to these jobs and making friends. It's business. That's the problem. We don't look at it as business. We look at it as, these people are our friends. No, this is a business. Because if you're not that slave worker that they want you to be, then your ass ain't gonna be there. So you need to look at it that way. And the reason why I said the dream world, are you asleep? Because a lot of motherfuckers are asleep. They'd rather take the blue pill. Look, niggas want the blue pill IV. They want the blue pill smoothie. They want the blue pill shake. They want the blue pill Tic Tac. They'll take whatever they can get so they can fall asleep and be right back in the Matrix. Because motherfuckers don't want to believe what the fuck is really going on. How many more goddamn documentaries do Ava DuVernay got to do before motherfuckers be like, you know what, man? You know what? I'm going to start listening to, you know, shout out to Blue Pill, Red Pill, those brothers. Dr. Hirwafa Kamene, Dr. Phil Valentine. Maybe I need to start listening to these dudes, get these books, and really start listening to what they saying. Because this is some bullshit. And maybe I need to listen to Dr. Boyce Watkins. Maybe I need to listen to Zoe Williams. Maybe we need to listen to these people. Because maybe what they saying, I like what Jordan Maxwell said. The dude, I think his name is Paul Tice, was like, well, what if you're wrong? He's like, hey, I could be wrong and I could be right. Hey, that's just a chance that I took. But if I'm right, that means every religion is wrong. That means all governments have been wrong all this time, and they are. It's all about control. That's why to me, it is hard to have conversations with people that are so rooted and grounded in Jesus said it. I'll just be laughing. And somebody gonna come get you when you die and all this other shit. Then when you start getting into details about shit, like it's just so many things in the Matrix of Power that they talk about that I've read so much, but it's things that I was already thinking about. Like, well, hold on, man. What the fuck is everybody else said in this Bible? And how we know that King James is the nigga that was there when Jesus said all this shit? That nigga wasn't even there. And then it's like, wait, hold on. So when did all this religious shit start? Who translated this shit? Man, get the fuck out of here. Once you start asking people these questions, they be like, well, you know, they get to quoting, cleave to that which is good, Romans 12:9. They start quoting Bible scriptures and shit. When motherfuckers start quoting Bible scriptures, I just be like, okay, but you taking something like, hey, I'll tell you this, what the Matrix of Power said, it is the funniest shit I ever read. The Bible is the greatest story that's ever been told. I'll be dying laughing. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even go to church like that. I ain't gonna lie. You probably couldn't. Even if I go, I'd probably just be sitting back there. I'll get bored in like 5 minutes. Or I'll probably take a book and read it while church is going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just get bored of that shit. Same rhetoric over and over again. You ain't really talking about real issues. Unless it's Jeremiah Wright's church. Oh, you remember that pastor that Obama was like, fuck you, nigga, I don't fuck with you, basically? Hey, man, hey, what y'all see me reading is the chat. Hey, what's happening, Screwhead, man? Sorry I ain't been on here in a minute. I always be in the chat fucking with the chat and shit. I've been thinking about when you said the white guy at work asked the black guy at work if he is okay because nothing happy, because he's not happy and smiling. But really, in his head, the white guy had a different question. Hey! Hey, what you think that question is? I can tell you what I think. But you tell me, Screwhead, what do you think that question was? That's why I feel like people be asleep. And the reason why I say this too is because I'm going to just tell you my experience. Man, you can't even have a fight. It's hard for me to even have a fight. Not because I'm so much smarter than people. It's just like, nigga, listen to what people be saying. Man, I watched that goddamn clown ass Golden State Warriors game. After I saw like the end, okay, all right, okay. I can't watch it no more. Let me tell you why I did watch it. Because like I told y'all before, Rukatin, that little emblem that's on the Golden State Warriors shirt, I have stock invested in them. This is business for me. You know how niggas be at the sportsbook betting? Well, I'm betting that Golden State gonna win so my stock can go up. That's what I'm betting on. I don't give a fuck about who the fuck win. I don't give a fuck about Steph Curry having 200 million. He's a controlled nigga. He's a $200 million slave. Some people will say, well, I'd rather be a $200 million slave than be a $50,000 a year slave. That's fine, but it is what it is. You're still a slave. Somebody still is telling you what the fuck to do and what to say and what you can put your money into and what you can't put your money into. And you can't combat the system. It's so funny when that punk ass owner of I think it was Golden State pushed Kyle Lowry. Man, I didn't have the time to do that podcast. It's so funny. Nobody spoke on that. That's assault. Kyle Lowry should be able to press charges against that Caucasian for doing that shit. Oh, but he's a minority owner and he's a part. Oh, we're gonna ban him and fine him $500,000. What's $500,000 to a motherfucker that's got $2 billion, $1 billion? What is that? That's like a nigga telling you, I'm gonna fine you $1, and you got a job already, making $80,000 a year. You're like, all right, cool. Here's your dollar, clown. Fuck out of here. And that's the thing that I be laughing about this shit, man. The dream world that motherfuckers be in. That shit be killing me. That's why I'm telling you, I can't even, it's hard to even have a man. I'm telling you, I got some shit brewing that I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start going around and asking motherfucking questions and posting them shits on YouTube. And I want motherfuckers to really see that shit. I got a whole nother thing that I'm about to start doing, man. And watch. I want to get honest opinions. And I'm going to put that shit up on YouTube, edit it a little bit. Watch, it's going to take a little time, but I got a little shit. And I want to get raw and uncut opinions from people. People I know, people I don't know. Like, what you really think? Because a lot of motherfuckers is focused on who going to win the goddamn championship basketball game. A lot of motherfuckers is worried about the combine and the draft and all this. And especially Las Vegas motherfuckers. Oh, they worried about, hey, this was so funny. They worried about the Raiders. And for all you that live in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's so funny because downtown, now they want to tear down Cashman Field and put a real soccer dome there. Oh, that trashy ass area is going to be so goddamn expensive. All those motherfucking Mexicans that live over there, they're going to be mad like a motherfucker because there's going to be 30 of them living in one goddamn house because guess what? You ain't going to be able to afford to live over there. That's what the fuck gentrification is. But I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about my people. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck other people think about. I'm worried about the west side, and I'm tired of going on the west side and being over there, and I'm like, what the fuck is all these other people doing over here? They go over there, they suck the energy out of our society, and they go back to their people. Man, fuck all that. I'm tired of that shit, man. That's the shit that I be worried about. The owner should have known better. He's not looking at the players like a basketball team. He's looking at them like he messing up his money. No, he's looking at them like they slaves. It's still a slave. Look, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when the slave masters got together on the plantations, and one of the other masters from another plantation don't like the way one of the slaves on another plantation is acting, so he chastised them. And then the other masters get together and say, hey man, you can't do that. And that's all that happens. And ain't nobody saying shit. That's assault. You can't just push somebody like that because you're an owner. What the fuck you mean $500,000? They should have fucking fined him $1 million, and then they should have been like, all right, now they about to press charges. Because you can't do that. You can't be putting your hands on people like that. Now, what would have happened if Kyle Lowry would have fucking bopped that motherfucker upside the head? Then Kyle Lowry would have been the worst athlete ever. That's what I'm saying. You can't do shit, man. Fuck all that. You are a slave. That's what I'm saying. Most people they asleep. They in a dream world. That's what I think. I was in it too. I'll be the first person. Let me raise my hand. I'm the first nigga to say I was in the fucking dream. I was the first nigga that was in the dream. I mean, especially when you under church all the time and that's all you do is church, Jesus said it, and victory is mine, and all this other bullshit, and turn the other cheek and all this clown ass shit, and and go to school and get you a good job so you can be a capitulating motherfucker and they can treat you like shit, man. But they gonna treat you like shit anyway. That's a fact. They gonna treat you like shit. The only time they look, and if you really one of them real bloodstained banner ass motherfucking niggas at them jobs, oh man, they only gonna really be concerned about you if you're not there or you're not feeling well. And the only reason why they gonna show concern to make sure you can get back on that line, because it's a business. And we be thinking because the dominant society talks to us and they laugh with us and they smile with us that they are friends. Man, I know motherfuckers that live next door to a motherfucker and then don't even, just all kinds of fuckery ass fake shit. That's what I don't like about their system. It creates fuckery and fakery. That's what I call it. It creates it both. F squared is what it creates. Fakery and fuckery, man. And deception and deceitful bullshit and backbiting and just, I hate it. And what I hate the most about it is we always going by what their template is for success. So their template is you got to start from the bottom and work your way all the way up. And then, like Louis Anderson, and how, you went from washing dishes to being on the cash register or fries. And that's where the big bucks are. That's the type of mentality they want you to have. They don't want you to be a question everything. And I question every fucking thing. I don't give a fuck what. That's why it'd be hard for me to have conversations with people, man, because I just be looking at them like, you really on that shit? Like, ain't nothing wrong with being into sports and all that. Hey, ain't nothing wrong. The reason why I'm not into it the way I used to be, because let me flip it for y'all. I used to be that nigga that was all about who gonna win the championship, and my heart and soul would go into it. And oh my God, I can't believe they win. That shit. Now, I don't give a fuck who win, as long as my stock go up. That's why I got Rukatin. And I got it when it was $9 a share. Now it's 10. I just want my stock to go up. I don't give a fuck about who the fuck win that championship. Because at the end of the spectrum, I'm not getting any money for that clown. And you're not either. Unless you're going to the sports book and putting it all on fucking Golden State or one of the other teams, you're going to get a return back real quick. Other than that, you ain't get no money. You ain't got no invested interest in them. I do, though. I can actually say I do. I'm not one of these fucking clowns that's sitting around here having all this energy into some motherfuckers that don't even fucking know me. No, I have energy into where the fuck my money is going. And that's a fact. And that's what we need to be on. Generational wealth, pulling our resources together, and fucking building businesses. Man, I look at shit, I'll be like, damn, man, we still asleep. And here's the reason why. Anthony Johnson, the police cop, or the Columbus law enforcement, this motherfucker, he's supposed to be the dancing cop or whatever. He got videos with niggas, with kids, acting like he all good. But then he straight just socked this nigga upside his fucking head, trying to break up the crowd and all this. See, motherfuckers gotta understand, man. These motherfuckers ain't your friends. These people are not your fucking friends, man. And even if they act like they're your friend, Friends, how many of us have them? Ones you can depend on. You could never depend on these people that you work with at the corporate plantation, and you can never depend on people you don't know. You can't even depend on people you do know. So how the fuck is you finna depend on some people you don't even know they pedigree? You haven't even checked the goddamn Carfax on these motherfuckers. Just like niggas don't check the Carfax on pussy. And then you pull the pants down and they pussy smell like 30-day-old milk. Then you be like, God damn, this bitch even God damn, what the fuck is this bitch on? But the reason why that is because motherfuckers be thinking. We don't use mental intellect a lot of the times. And I know we don't. I used to be the same way. Oh, these my friends. Man, look, you better read Black Labor, White Wealth by Dr. Claude Anderson. You better read Powernomics and Black History Reader. I got 2 more books to read, his whole library pack. And let me tell you this. Once you read that book, you gonna realize you ain't got no fucking friends. These motherfuckers is not your friends, clown. Those are not your friends. And why would you want to be associated with people that are not like, I want to be the dumbest person in the room, not the smartest. And I can honestly say that a lot of times if you read a lot of books, or you just read to quest for knowledge and different things that'll really challenge your belief system, man, you are going to be the smartest person in the room. I'm talking about when it comes about like life affairs and things like that, because a lot of motherfuckers that work at the corporate plantation are deaf, dumb, and fucking blind. They don't give a fuck about they're a slave. They don't give a fuck about their birth certificate got bank stamps on it and how they got trustee accounts in your fucking name. How United States of America is a corporation, and they don't give a fuck about that shit. They just want to work their little job, feed their family, and say they was a good person and they lived a good life, and put their kids through the same torment and torture that they put their kids through. That they went through. That's the normal shit. I'm just telling you, man. Look, I challenge anybody: go to church and question them about every fucking thing in that Bible. Question them about the zodiac signs, how you can't talk to witches and you can't talk to seers and astrologers, but in the Bible clearly, I think it was Moses or somebody Saul that was like, oh, go talk to the witch. And then, just question certain things in the Bible. Why they ain't got Lilith in the fucking Bible? Where the fuck was everybody else? That's what I'm saying. You gotta start with religion because that means to bind. That's why the government got all these. They allowed all these people to have fucking churches so they can manipulate the masses. And you could be a sucker ass motherfucker and go to church and get all your knowledge and that shit, and then when it comes time to navigate through this real fucking life, then you're gonna be like, the Bible teaches us that such and such. They gonna be like, yeah, right, clown. That's why I just be laughing, man. That's why it just be hard for me to have conversations with people. Not that I'm so much smarter than people, and I didn't need to read no books to know that. I used to always be looking at niggas. That's why. Look, let me tell you something. I've been in Vegas 20 years. I couldn't count on my hands how many times I actually been to church and took it seriously. And that's a fact. And my family, my sisters, they know, man, we ain't going to nobody's fucking church. He gonna laugh at your ass. And I've been to a few churches out here in Las Vegas and back, and they all run the same goddamn script. For real. They run the same script. Shit, hell, I might as well fucking go be a preacher. All they doing is fucking all the hoes that go there anyway. And for you women that's going there, if you ain't fucking the pastor, like I said before, I don't even know why the fuck you there. Shit. Unless they paying your rent and some shit. But I digress. I'm just saying, question everything. If you were in the dream world, you're not going to question nothing. You're just going to be a go along to get along clown. And I hate being around motherfuckers like that. Question everything. Look, don't believe me. Go read the books. These motherfuckers ain't here for props, clowns. Go read them. Black Labor, White Wealth. Go read these motherfuckers, man. These books ain't here. Look, let me tell you something. Shit ain't props. I read these motherfuckers. And people that have been around me for the last 10, 12 years that have known me, they know I'm totally fucking different. They know it for a motherfucking, that's a fact they know. That nigga Warren is way fucking different now. I question everything. I question how they be like, oh, you need to get married to live with somebody. Let me tell you something. I'm not finna live with no bitch and I ain't touched that damn pussy yet. So you gotta be fucked up. Nigga, I gotta test that milk to make sure that that cow is gonna be productive and he gonna have good milk. That's a fact. Shit. I want to buy some groceries out the goddamn Trader Joe's before I buy the whole Trader Joe's. It's a fact. But the Bible says you need to, yeah, of course, because it's all in alignment with the government. You get married through them, and then you get your license through the government. And then the government dictates how your divorce gonna be. Because if you notice, you don't go back to the church when you want to get a divorce. You can go for counseling, but when it's time to get a divorce, where the fuck you gotta go? To the government. They the niggas that say, okay, now we about to split up all your shit. Now go be a sucker ass nigga and go get you a lawyer, and you be a dumb bitch and go get you a lawyer, and then y'all duke it out and spend all your money in court for the little bit of bullshit that y'all do have, because most melanated people do not even afford the luxuries of having to be able to go get a goddamn attorney, because it's hard to even build generational wealth or build something with someone because you at odds with each other in the first goddamn place. Because most motherfuckers that are melanated, they in competition with each other. That's a fact. And that's how I used to be. Let me go get more material. If I have more material than him, then I feel better about myself. Man, I don't give a man. Fuck all that shit. Go buy a house, clown. Go buy a house. Go pay $450,000 for a house out here that's 2,000 square feet. And then in 5 years, when the economy fucking tanks, I'm gonna be laughing at all these fucking clowns. And then you're gonna be mad. Trust me. It's so funny. Now, Clark County School District and MGM, I can't wait to see a Clark County School District fucking worker that got laid off. Clown, y'all was jumping around for joy when they built the goddamn Raider Stadium. Oh, but now they're about to lay off what? 500 jobs? Oh, and all you MGM workers that was jumping around, oh, we getting the Raiders. Yeah, we getting the Raiders. I bet you ain't jumping around now, clown, that they done laid off all you motherfuckers and gave you a week's severance. Man, MGM don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. That's what y'all get. That's why I wasn't jumping for joy when they said they was building the Raider Stadium. Now all you motherfuckers, now what you gonna do? You lost your employment, now what? Now what you gonna do? Go work for the Raiders? Fuck out of here, nigga. That's because motherfuckers be asleep and they'll look at the bigger picture. Because most people are deaf, dumb, and blind. I do believe in the most honorable Elijah Muhammad's how he break down that fucking percentage shit, 85, 10, and 5. That's where you get the 5%ers. Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he says 85% of the people are deaf, dumb, and blind. Hey, I was in that 85%. Shout out to the Nation of Islam. Shout out to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. May he rest in power. Master Farrar Muhammad. Shout out to the 5%ers. Shout out to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Shout out to them. Brother Tony Muhammad. All of them. I respect all of them. That's the only real religion, I'll be honest with you, that I respect. Because they teach you that you God. That's a fact. But beyond that, I'm gonna just tell you right now, 85% of the people are deaf, dumb, and blind. I was in that deaf, dumb, and blind category. And then 10% know the knowledge, but won't share that shit with nobody. And know that there's some fuckery shit going on. And that 10% is the motherfuckers that are part of the elite class that got all the fucking money, all the wealth, and they ain't telling you shit. That's in that 10% to me. And then the 5% are the poor righteous teachers. The motherfuckers that know the knowledge, know everything, and share. And motherfuckers think that you have to equate knowledge with wealth. That's what they think. He's knowledgeable because he got a whole bunch of material. I'll be laughing. Man, most of motherfuckers that got a whole bunch of goddamn material ain't read their book. They know how to go get a whole bunch of material, but they don't know what the life is about, because you can spend your whole life going to go get a whole bunch of material. And then after you go get a whole bunch of material, you're going to realize, damn, you ain't happy, or you still questioning, you always in competition, because that's how it's set up. It's a rat race. That's how it's set up. It's set up for motherfuckers to be in competition with each other. That's a fact. Especially melanated people. And I'm not saying that other races don't do it, but I observe other races, and I just see how they conduct themselves. And a lot of races, to me, they adopt the ideologies of white people, and they try to act like they not. That's why I be loving when I be hearing other races be acting like they not white and all this other shit. And I be looking at them like, clown, you probably got your fucking employment off of the color of your skin. And you probably have friends that talk shit about black people, that think if a black person ain't capitulating and bowing down that they fucking ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you something, man. That shit do not fucking fool me. That's why that cop, Anthony Johnson, who fucking was dancing, being a dancing cop and shit, then he bopped the nigga upside his motherfucking head. Now everybody like, oh, he not, but nigga, he was never your friend. Just because they smile with you don't mean that they your friend. They just smile with you. That's why you have to become introverted when you at the corporate plantation or when you're around people you don't know. Come introverted. Don't just watch. You know, if you're not talking about basic conversation, just listen to them. They'll tell you what they are, who they about. And let me just tell you this. When a person shows you who they are, believe them. Don't give them a benefit of a doubt. Don't say there's still hope. Believe them. I don't give a fuck if they are melanated. Don't have their ass around you if they destructive and they just want to be a disruptor to whatever you got going on. Sometimes you just got to be by yourself as far as whatever your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations are of what you want to do. Or with you and your bitch or whoever you dating or whatever the fuck it is. I'm just saying. Because a lot of, and I'll just say this about my people. We don't know how to work with each other. We don't know how to work with each other. We don't know how to mean what we say and say what we mean. And we do not value each other. We have no intrinsic value at all. That's a fact, man. We ain't got no intrinsic value at all. We just don't. Because our idea of success or our belief system and what we've been socialized or socially engineered to think that success is capitulating, going to a job. Yes, sir, Dean King, sir. And yes, sir, no, sir. And all this so you can get the bag. Do all this shit to get the bag. And then when you get the bag, you can't even say what the fuck you want to say to these motherfuckers. You can't even tell them how you really feel. Why? Because they're the dominant society and they make the rules. It's their social game rules, not ours. That's why I be laughing at motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I remember I knew this nigga. This was a long time ago. I knew this nigga that worked at a bank. I was laughing my ass off. I told this story before. Brother, cool brother. I thought he was cool brother. You know, his wife was cool. Cool brother. I was like, man, what bank you work at? And he was like, I forgot which bank it was. It's Bank of America, one of them clown ass, thievery ass banks. And I was like, oh man, you work for the bank? And I thought he was just directly telling her. He's like, yeah, I'm the branch manager. I was like, oh, okay, cool, man. You hook me up with an account there? Oh, no, I can't. And I was looking at him like, nigga, they're probably paying you $60,000 to $100,000 to watch hundreds of millions of dollars come through there that if you touch one fucking dollar, you going to federal goddamn prison. Man, fuck that. You ain't nothing but a fucking supervisor. That's it. And the way the economy works and the way the banking system is structured is meant to go high and fucking low. If you go read Stock Tip for Dummies, go read Mutual Funds for Dummies, go read those fucking books. It clearly states that you're gonna go up, go down. You're not prepared to be in it for the long run, then don't be in it. That's why you got all these clown motherfuckers. That's why I was looking at that motherfucker and I was laughing my ass off. He was like, man, what's so funny? I was like, because you work at a bank. And he didn't know my mom worked at a bank. So my mom was putting me on to all that shit. Put me on to game about how banks work and how they fucking rob people and all this bullshit ass overcharges. And my mom worked at a bank when I was real little. When I was real fucking little. But she never forgot what, and the systems are still fucking the same. It's just more electronic now. But all those same things she told me in the fucking 80s and the 90s, it's the same shit they doing right now. That's why I laughed at him. I was like, oh, you work at a bank? That's what you get, nigga. I'd rather work for Republics. Nigga, let me work at a place where it can just be me and just be me and me, and that's it. I don't want to be around a whole bunch of motherfuckers and be smiling motherfuckers and all that shit as you count they fucking money. Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. But you know how niggas are. They get their little clown ass European education. Then they start looking at you like you ain't shit. I be laughing at their ass. And then you know what happens? Then when the dominant society slaps their ass down like they did Steve Harvey's, Steven from Django having ass, his Sambo ass. Now you want to fucking run back to black people and be like, oh, they could have told me and all this other shit. But you just on there telling them, Monique, this ain't the black game. This ain't the white game. This the money game, Mo. Now they done fucking slapped your bald-headed ass down, nigga. So I don't want to hear that shit. But a lot of niggas think that way. And that's why I be like, damn, man, it's hard. It is hard for us to work together. I'm telling you, you just be better off just going to work, going to the corporate plantation with your eyes closed and some earphone buds in your ear so you can't even look or see nobody. Because, man, melanated people, I don't know what we trained to do, but I be laughing all the time, man. I just be in-house laughing. But other races, they know how to play that fake, phony bullshit. I ain't into that. That's just not me. That's just not the cloth that I come from. It just does something to my spirit, especially when you on some, like you a male and you can be smiling with people and all that. I'm not saying be an asshole, but to be going out of your way to smile with people and all that, I just be looking at motherfuckers like, man. That's why it's so hard for me to have conversations with the average person, especially a person that works at the corporate plantation. Like, their views are gonna be totally different from you, especially if they not melanated. Don't even try to have no conversation, civilized conversation with them about nothing, because what are you gonna have in common? I don't care if they are Mexican or Filipino. Or what do you have in common with them? Honestly, what you gonna have in common with them? They don't know your struggle. They don't want to fucking know your struggle. So stop trying to get them to understand where you come from. That's why Warren is an introvert. I have shit to say to nobody. Why do you think? Here's a question I want to ask all my melanated people. Please listen to this while you at work. Why does anybody think that melanated people would be so excited to work at the corporate plantation when we fucking built the fucking country? Why would we be excited for that? No, you know what melanated people should be excited for? Starting your own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Or investing in the stock market, investing in a business. So you ain't got to be busting your ass and working 18 hours a day, 9 days a week type shit. That's what you're supposed to be excited for. Watching your stock portfolio, watching your mutual fund portfolio, investing into your IRA, traditional. And for y'all that don't know what that is an individual retirement account. I have one. I got 2 of them. And I got mutual funds. And you should get them too. That's a fact. That's what you should be excited. That's the only thing I'm excited about when I go on my Robinhood and I check my stock portfolio and I love it when the stock, I love it. Fat Burger's at an all-time low. They had like $4 a share, $3 a share. I'm like, yes, it's time to buy. They'll get bought by somebody. Rite Aid. All of these motherfuckers. That's what we need to get excited about. Investing. That's what we need to get excited about and have passion about. Oh, I don't talk about the stock all the time, but please, I be on that motherfucker all the time. Checking the shit. Just getting high off all my because that's what you're supposed to be doing. That, investing, doing what the fuck you need to do. Not just being a consumer, just buying a whole bunch of bullshit that you can't use. And if you ain't buying books, buying no stock, then you asleep to me. You ain't buying no books and you ain't gathering knowledge and doing the right thing with your money. And I'm not saying the whole thing is take all your money and invest it in stock. Yeah, you got to buy things. You got to make sure that you got a car. You got to make sure you pay your rent and all that. I'm not saying literally. I'm just saying, I think it was Dr. Boyce Watkins who said, or either him or Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, one of them was like, a smart person invests first and then they spend leftovers. Most people invest second. You know what I'm saying? They spend first and then they invest their leftovers. Me, I'm always thinking about investing. If I'm not buying books, I'm always thinking about investing. And that's what we got to be on. I'm just saying, hey, this is just my perspective. You ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to go do it for yourself. Everybody, most melanated people have been socialized that the stock market is gambling. Well, here, let me equivalent to this. One day, I'm just going to go to the fucking casino and I'm going to put on YouTube how many motherfucking niggas be at the goddamn fucking sports book. And when I put on YouTube how many motherfuckers be at the sports book, and I wish I could do a comparative analysis of how many niggas gamble at the sports book and how many niggas invest in the stock market. I bet you those numbers are fucking nuts. I bet you this nuts. I bet you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at things. When I look at certain things, I kind of just be like, I'm always I'm always thinking in my mind, okay, what is it that I need to do? And what is it that I need to say to motivate me? What is it I can do to motivate me so I can be what I need to be? Who do I need to dispel, and get them away from me? And then who I need to, and it's no diss to nobody. It's like, it's not personal. This is business, because we are a business. And I don't have time to be hanging out with no people and doing all this. I'm too old for that shit, man. That's a fact. And I'm not trying to work at no motherfucking corporate plantation job till I'm 80 years old. So that's why, and motherfuckers that don't see that shit, that is on them. That is not on you. But I'll tell you what it is, though. It's a motherfucking shame. That's a fact. Oh, damn. I'm about to plug my shit in. My shit need to be charged. My laptop need to be charged. Oh, well. I'm just telling y'all, hey, this is what it is, man. This is what it is. This is what it's always going to be. And it's up to us to change it. Because it ain't going to change by you. Oh, Lord Jesus, you are merciful, God. Oh, just Lord Jesus, please do what you need to do. Lord Jesus, I'm telling you. No, that's not going to change it. You know what changes it? You taking matters into your own hands and believing in yourself, seeing the vision, and then executing it. You might not succeed at the first time, but hey, that's what it is. And don't be a cloud chaser. Don't be one of those motherfuckers that's going to cloud chase and do all this clown shit. Don't do all that. Because I'm telling you, it ain't going to get you nowhere. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Hey, man, I gotta charge this motherfucking laptop. This shit about to die on my ass. I'll be like, and y'all need to do such and such. That motherfucker gonna be like, this YouTube is no longer in service type shit. Hold on, y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, what is it that you think you need to do? That's how I look at it. What is it that you can work on that'll be better? Now hold on for just 1 second while I plug this clown ass shit up. Man. Man. There we go. I was able to plug that clown ass shit up. Feel me? Look. I didn't want y'all to see me struggling. But yeah, man, I can only tell you my experience. And you can't even get mad at them motherfucking other races. I used to be like, damn, why? But because they not gonna be for you anyway. That's a fact. They'll never be for you. They not your race. They not melanated. So why would they give a fuck about what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? See, here's the thing that gets me the most about us. We want everybody to fight our battles but us. I fight my own battle. That's why I know. And y'all can use, I'm telling you, this shit works. Become introverted. Especially when you're around non-melanated people. Just shut all the way down like a motherfucking transformer. Just like an Optimus Prime, like Megatron, just shut fucking down. Like as if, just shut it all down. And just go from A to. And once you start doing that, boy, that make motherfuckers so uncomfortable. I'll be laughing my ass off. Laughing. Because for one, why the fuck do you think I want to be happy to sit up here and this is corporate slavery. Only the dominant society would like it because it's their rules. If corporate America was ran by melanated people and dominated by melanated people, the dominant society will be jumping out of windows and killing themselves because they couldn't fathom, like, how are these niggers in charge? That's a fact. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They so used to fucking telling everybody what to do. Now I would say there's a vast majority of Caucasians or people part of the dominant society that would be like, I don't give a fuck if a black person is in charge. That's cool with me. Look, let me tell you something. I bet you some motherfucking dominant society people that's like, I would rather a black person be in charge. Then hell, it'd be more laxed. It'd be more about the work and less about politics. Less about the bullshit. That's a fact. Less about, oh, I'm a harder worker than them. Because I've worked 9 days in 1 week type shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying, man. You have to question. Look, before I start reading, I'll tell you this over and over again. I've been questioning religion. I always thought religion was some fucking clown shit. And the reason why I thought a lot, I remember I took this in high school, I took this comparative religions class, and the teacher told me, he was just like, you know, religions are supposed to give you perspective and give you an inner peace. That's what he had told me. He was a white dude. He was cool as fuck too. He was like, that's what religion's supposed to do. It's supposed to give you an inner peace. And like the class in high school wasn't even a regular like class, how most classes are. He turned the desk around while we were like, it was like a group thing. And he was just like, hey, it's supposed to give you an inner peace. It's supposed to give you your own inner peace and your own different realm of spirituality that you can call your own, and your own way that you would think is the way to a better life and a better way of happiness. And if you think it's a heaven, he's like, it's not meant to be drilled down your throat. And if you don't go, you going to hell and all this other shit. Man, this man told me this in high school. I never even told nobody that. I think I told my mom, and I think I shout out to Nuke, and I think I told Nuke. Other than that, I never really told nobody that. Not like that. And I was like, damn, he right. And I was like, I started telling him, like, yeah, I was like, yeah, man, we got to go to church. We got to do this. Like, nah, man, that's like a code. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do that if you don't go to hell. And I was already questioning that shit. Like, damn, why the fuck we got, like, what the fuck, man? That's why he always be like, well, damn, if it's going to be, if we got to go to church this much, then I just choose hell then. I go through door number 2. And then to come to find out all these years later, man, that hell's some made up shit. Some Dante's Inferno shit that they made up. Because the goddamn first religion in Africa, they didn't even believe in hell. They believed in the transmigration of spirit. That's it. Basically reincarnation type shit. If I'm not mistaken, you can quote me if I'm wrong. But when I read the ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead, they were like, no, they didn't even believe in that shit. So I'm like, well, what up? Then it started breaking down like where all these fucking stories came from. Like the Osiris story, and like which is on the dollar, the Eye of Horus. The Eye of Haru, or the, you know, Horus, which is God's son, and Set, and Isis, Dionysus, and all this other shit, right? So you like, okay, cool. As I'm reading this ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. Then when they like, oh, this story was told such and such and such, in the letter J, that's why you gotta read The Matrix of Power by Jordan Maxwell. He breaks it down. And like, I kind of knew it because I knew some Jewish people before, and they was like, we don't even believe in Jesus. Of course they don't believe in Jesus, because they know the shit ain't real. They know the letter J. First of all, the letter J is only 900 years old. How is Jesus Christ 2,000 years old? But the letter J is only 900 years old. Okay, that's a contradiction right there. Okay, another one. How the fuck is it on Easter we're celebrating his, you know, he died on the cross, and then 3 days later he arose again? Okay, fine. That's what you want to think? Cool. Okay. But what the fuck does that have to do with Easter eggs? What the fuck does that have to do with dying eggs and bunnies, chocolate bunnies and shit? I'm telling you, Google, when you get a chance, Google how much money the chocolate factories and all these motherfuckers make around Easter time and Halloween. I'm pretty sure that's probably the most productive time for eggs and fucking candy on Easter and on Halloween. I'd rather celebrate fucking Halloween. At least we know they made that shit up. But goddamn, this Easter shit, and if you notice, it always falls on a Sunday and it's never on no motherfucking Monday. You know why? Because, nigga, we got stock to be traded. And it ain't no real fucking holiday. So that's why. That's why they probably moved Christmas around. Now I'm like, okay. What? And then when you ask people, oh, what about the, why we, man, you go to church, they hide Easter eggs at church. Now, what the fuck does that got to do with Jesus Christ dying? Because I didn't read no Bible where he was like, and then Jesus You know, the king of the Jews, they stuck they put thorns on his head, 72 thorns. Now astrology speaking, numerology speaking, 7 and 2 is 9. So that's the end, if I'm not mistaken, because 1 is alpha, 9 is alpha and omega, the beginning and the ending. So 1 being the beginning, and I think 9. Hey, I know a little bit about Lloyd Strayhorn. This dude is dope. Check him out. This is a great fucking book. And check out King Simon. But anyway, if we want to go numerology, I think it was 72 thorns. 72, 7, and 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. That's the end. That's the end of the fucking cycle of Jesus. That's what I'm saying. So much numerology all in that fucking Bible and astrology. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. And if you read Ancient and Modern Britons 1 and fucking 2 by David McRitchie in the fucking 1600s and all this other shit, when they was in England and Ireland and Scotland and all this other shit, they revered the seers, the astrologers, the tarot card readers. They were afraid of them because we had the knowledge and they didn't have it. And that's why in the Bible, Moses is always talking about, oh, you don't trust the astrologers and all this other shit. Well, okay, then if we gonna do that, then why is Moses praying to the god El, the Saturn guy or the moon guy? And El, if you watch House of El, like I started decoding this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There was a show called The House of El, and the House of El is basically about Superman. And you're like, why the fuck is he talking about Superman? Because that S does not stand for Superman. They just made that shit up to try to kind of distract you. Kal-El, son of Jor-El, Kal-El. Moses prays to El. Come on, man. Y'all gotta know what the fuck is going on. There's so much astrology in that fucking book, but they didn't like astrology. Man, get the fuck out of here. 12 disciples. Why do the Catholic priests wear the goddamn fish symbol shit? The age of Pisces. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Look, man, if you don't believe me, go read the books and find out for your motherfucking self. The shit fucked me up too. The 12 disciples, the 12 zodiac signs, the 12 hours of light, the 12 hours of darkness. Man, get the fuck out of here. All that shit, read it. It came before Columbus by Ivan Van Sertima. How they was like taking all the shit. Man, fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. If you don't even want to question that, then man, you are asleep. You sleep. Straight up. If you still think that law enforcement loves you and just because they have one motherfucker go out and talk to the community and laugh and joke and they can dance and butterfly and do the stanky leg and do the Dougie and all this other shit, yeah, they for us. That's what Hillary Clinton said too. She was doing the stanky leg and had her hot sauce, and then the whole time she knew good goddamn well she called us super predators, and she was a part of the Jim Crow, the new Jim Crow, which is the crime bill, and Margaret Sanger's her hero. So why the fuck would I trust somebody like that? You know why? It's because we are asleep. We in a fucking dream world. Take the red pill, clown, not the blue one. The blue one gonna send you right back into the Matrix. It's more niggas that's like Cypher than it is that's like Trinity to them. That was like, no, clown, this shit is not real. Cypher knew this shit wasn't real and was still like, I know the stake isn't real. Ignorance is bliss. Fuck out of here, man. And there's more people like that than you believe. That's why don't go on your fucking corporate plantation try to educate people and eject them from the system. Let their ass stay there. Fuck them. Better them than you. You work on what the fuck you need to work on. And the reason why you always hear me talk about religion, because religion is what controls the masses of melanated people, if you ask me. We base motherfuckers off materials, and what religion are they? Oh, that's motherfuckers a Jehovah's Witness. I don't fuck with that nigga. Jehovah's Witness, Mormon, Church of God in Christ, all that shit is the same paradigm. It's all masonry, Freemasonry. That's all it is. Shit that they got from Africa. That's all that it is. That's why the Bible's the greatest story that's been told. Not based on facts. We know those pyramids are based on facts. Say it all the time. That's a fact that our people literally built those goddamn pyramids. I know fucking aliens. They rather give the shit to aliens. No, the pyramids are in Egypt. Where's Egypt? Africa, clown. That's why when a motherfucker try to tell me that Pythagoras came up with some theorem and all these angles and the right triangle and all that, how the fuck are you gonna come up with that shit when ain't no pyramids in Greece, clown? And you was sneaking over there and learning our fucking shit. Thank God the enlightened ones didn't teach them all of it. God damn, these motherfuckers would really be some lying niggas. If they could, they would have erased Africa and made Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle the greatest people to walk this land. Facts. Not the people who built the Sphinx. Not the people who built the pyramids that just happened to align with those stars in the sky. Not them. But we'd be worshiping Aristotle and Socrates and Plato and all these other clown motherfuckers. Fuck out of here, man. We gotta wake up, man. We are literally in a goddamn dream fucking world. And that's the shit that irritates me the most, because I'll be like, God damn. That's why sometimes, hey, like I said, just have a normal conversation with a person. They gonna tell you exactly what they own. That's why I said, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. Don't get mad and have an attitude and be like, well, you know, fuck them. Nah, man, just let them do their thing. Everybody has to walk their own path. 2 roads diverged in the Yellow Woods. I took the one less traveled. Facts. You just take the one less traveled. And let me tell you, people gonna laugh at you. They gonna talk about you. They gonna be like, oh, you dumb, and why is he like that, or why is she like that? Because you're not smiling with everybody. Why do you need to smile? Smile with your people. And smile with motherfucking, and when I mean your people, I'm just talking about melanated people. I'm talking about people that vibrate on the same frequency as you. Don't be smiling with motherfuckers that the only conversation they have is the goddamn Golden State Warriors. If that's all they want to talk about, and talk about all this other clown shit and shit that's on TV. Look, I talk about the shit that's on TV. I'll tell you what I just watched. I watched The Succession on HBO. Y'all melanated people, please go watch that. Please go watch The Succession. Man, that is a great series. I like to watch series like that, man, because it really, really breaks down the paradigm and what goes on in the dominant society. Go watch it. It is a great series. I watched it. Gotta watch these things. Very, very educational. But hey, man, I'm just telling y'all, man, these are my experiences. You know, don't get caught up in broad and like, don't get caught up in horizontal issues. Shit that's gonna give you lateral movement. Focus on shit that matter. Vertical. Like, man, don't get caught up in Elizabeth Warren. I watched Elizabeth Warren's clown ass interview. That bitch was deflecting. That's a lying bitch. The bitch don't know if she's a Republican. She don't know if she's a Democrat. She don't know if she was a Native American. The bitch lied and acted like she was a Native American. And then when she took the test and found out she wasn't, oh, that's just what I was told. Now, you know good goddamn well that your ass wasn't, you know for sure that your ass wasn't no goddamn Native American. Then if that's the case, then bitch, I'm Chinese in this motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Bitch, you knew that. You just trying to be slick. She gonna pander to the Native Americans anyway. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers, I've yet to hear they talking about they gonna do a study on reparations. I ain't trying to do a study on reparations. I'm trying to get money. Inheritance money that is owed to us. And that's what I'm trying to get. And that's all I'm trying to get. But watch what's gonna happen. They gonna give us the money when the money ain't worth shit. They gonna be like, here you guys go. Here's 100 trillion for you niggers. And then the next week they gonna be like, oh, we're changing the standard of money. We're going to Bitcoin now. We're going to such and such now. And then we gonna have $1 trillion and it ain't gonna be worth shit. But you can trade in your money for what we have. You already know that's what they're going to do. They'll just move the goalposts. It's fact. It doesn't matter what you do. You can change your status. Go ahead. And that's what I want to do too. I still want to change my status and eject myself from the system. That's like my goal too. I got a lot of little personal goals. and just become a sovereign person and just eject myself, change my status in class, because when I deal with law enforcement and deal with these court systems, I don't want to be no fucking clown and have to go and be a baby and be ignorant because all you got to go pay somebody to speak for you in court because you don't know the law. There's a lot of things. We just got to be on top of our shit and stop focusing on all these clown ass distractions. Take a hold of the distraction and let it make money for you. Facts. So while you were, I'm rooting for Golden State because I'm rooting for Rukatin, that little fucking emblem that's a circle that's on, I don't know if it's on the left or right side. Just look when they shoot their free throws. It says Rukatin or whatever the fuck it is. Stock like $10 a share. I bought it was like $9. So that's what you see me rooting for. I look for all the little symbolisms that's traded on the stock market so I can get a piece of that pie. Fuck all the bullshit. I don't give a fuck about all this other clown ass shit. That's another reason why I won't. Yeah, I hope Steph Curry and them win. Because I'm invested in Under Armour. So I'm trying to get paid. Fuck what y'all niggas is talking about. And that's all you should be worried about. Don't be worried about these bullshit fights and battles that don't. Stop fighting everybody's battle. Like I said before, don't clown. Did you see a whole bunch of motherfucking Mexicans that live out here going down there to the border and fighting with them? No, them motherfuckers is in they goddamn Escalades and they F-150s and they go in their corporate plantation and they feeding they fucking family. They don't give a fuck about those niggas at the border. So why the fuck should you? Because they damn for sure don't give a fuck about niggas killing each other. So why the fuck should you be worried about everybody else's issues but your own? Only be worried about your issues because you have no allies, you have no friends in this game. Learn how to navigate for yourself. Each one, teach one. If you don't know the game, get with somebody that know the game. Or guess what, clown? You'll be working 8 jobs and working 25 hours a day. And you'll be working 12 days a week type shit until you figure it out. Then once you figure it out, you're going to be like, damn, I didn't even know that. It took me all this time. Trust me, you don't know how upset I am that I didn't discover all these books and knuckle down and start reading and knowing who the fuck I was 10 years ago. I'd have been in the game. But that's okay. It's all good. It's better late than never that you know what it is and you know how this game is being played. Once you realize how the game is being played, you're going to become introverted because you're going to be like, damn, all this shit is stacked against me. What the fuck am I out here buck dancing and cooning and sandballing for? Fuck that. I'm just going to go to work, do my shit, and go the fuck on. And this doesn't apply to the corporate plantation. This applies to life. A lot of you motherfuckers got people around you that are not on the same frequency and vibration as you. Get away from those people and get people that's on the same page as you or have more to give than you have to give. And what do you mean more to give? Knowledge. Don't just be around people where you constantly giving the knowledge, but they can't teach you nothing. You want to get around people that can fucking put you on the game, man, and fucking let you know what it is. Because that's what this life is about. Navigation, balance, equilibrium, having your balance, knowing how to be balanced and centered around people that are watching you, because people gonna watch you. And if you are focused on what you need to do, they gonna see it. And people are gonna naturally be they're gonna be drawn to what you got going on. Cause you gotta manifest it yourself. That's one thing I learned. Hey man, I've been on for an hour. I didn't say I wasn't gonna be on long this time. But hey man, this is the No I Don't Know motherfucking podcast. I appreciate everybody listening shit, subscribing and fucking with your boy. Hey man, don't be no motherfucking clown. Think positive even when it's hard to. Envision yourself doing what you want to do and getting paid. Some people might just want to work a job, and that's cool. But that's not really my goal. Because I damn sure don't want to be around no fake, phony motherfuckers that are excited to be around a whole bunch of other fake, phony motherfuckers. I don't get into that shit. I'm excited when I'm doing my podcast, when I'm working on my music. That's when I'm most excited. Or when I'm reading. Those 3 things. Other than that, shit. Hey, man. Y'all know what it is. Do what you need to do, man. I'm out. Peace.